What up? Welcome to Gundam Curator YouTube. We're gonna start working on my Sazabi. As you can tell, the coloration of the reds are way off, along with some minor painting detail work. I love these hands. These are my favorite type of articulated hands for the Gundams. They did a lot with these with the F91s. And I hope the other kit's just the same way. Alright, and then we're going to be giving it a nice, good PS15 metallic red. This is, in my interpretation, char red. Any vehicle that he would have would be this color. This is a awesome metallic red that you can always say that it's probably one of the best reds from Tamiya that's straightforward. So let's get started. We're gonna break these open. We're going to get them all cut, start putting them together in such a way to where we get them ready for a good paint, and we can give them a good sanding at the same time. It'd be really good format for doing that. Alright, so let's get started. And always just with these older kits nowadays, what you're going to get is a lot of sorry, crinkling. ASMR. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So a lot of times when you get these, they have been in package for quite some time, and they probably would rub up against each other, and you start getting marks on the side, scuff marks. That's what happened with my Marine Zaku. But you always want to take a good overlook, give it a good wiping. You know, some people say wash your parts. I've never had to, because I'm so goddamn touchy-feely that get my oils on it. I can feel this is probably one of the first kits that I can actually feel like some type of oil on. Memo to self: wash hands thoroughly after work today. But one of the cool things is what I'm going to do with this is this is going to be sort of a tribute to the 40th anniversary of the Gundam series. Hopefully it'll be done by Christmas. I'm shooting for Thanksgiving though. That I'm going to Memoro Itu. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The illustrator who designed this. I love this artwork. This is what made me fall in love with this particular Gundam. And what I gotta say is, I'm gonna make it just like how this is. Just what you see here, with a little minor twist on it too, because I also did purchase the RG stickers to go on it as well. And I have a bunch of caution logos and things, decals for that too. But this will be by far one of the most articulated old versions, an 88 model done like this. I originally was going to do this with the Char Zaku. It's just taken up too much time. I assembled it. It's put together. I just want to move forward, kind of. This should be a lot more entertaining, fun, and great to see. Okay, so first we're going to start with getting all this kind of. Yeah, this is screwdriver. Pretty cool. ASMR. Okay. Let's get rid of that. And then, yeah, this is obviously this is the whole front of the shield right here. So that's gonna get painted up real nice. There's even some details and articulations that I'm seeing on the artwork on the box that I might have to go into with maybe paint. It's all going to be paint. It's all going to be painted on. I'm not going to try to detail with. I'm not going to try to detail with like using like scribing, like I was trying to do with the Zaku. I'm not going to do any scribing work in this. So, and then throw that back in the box. All right. God hand. And as always, as I listen to Richie while I'm doing this. So the noise you hear in the background is Richie going off. But doubt that you can actually hear it, but it's whatever. I just hope they don't demonetize me for it. Oh no. Oh, that's cool. So this little itty bitty detail right here that I appreciate is these fingertips and how they did them. Because if you look at the box, it's exactly how they did it on the box too. So that's good. It's always good to see that kind of stuff, to where you're like, oh yeah, it looks almost like the box. I was surprised that a lot of builders at Bandai, when they get started doing this kind of stuff, that they're not doing that already, like trying to match up the box art. Like, I always find that the box art is always nice to see, but it was also like mine doesn't look like that. But like I said, the reason for this hobby is all for the custom. Oh, wrong one. And believe it or not, I haven't even paid attention to the instructions yet. Just more or less like, yep, that's what I gotta do. And this is my first real test if I need glue. I shouldn't need glue. Yeah, I always like these hands, especially with a 1/44th model. It's like the final little detail mark. And then when yeah, these are 1/44, right? Yeah, 1/44th. Just making sure that I forget how big our hands are sometimes, or how big this kit is. because I'm just remembering Gundam Wing, the midgets of Gundams. I guess that's how you have to phrase it, because if you look at the hand size comparatively, Gundam Seed comparatively to the Universal Century, those ones are a little bit bigger in relation. I hope I'm doing this. Man, I keep on forgetting. Keep my elbows up on the table, because that's what's gonna. Uh, all right. No glue yet. Although, probably maybe. Got a lot of sand work to do on here. And what else we got? $48, $50, $49, $51. Now there's a couple different ways of how people go about trimming their stuff. I was always taught to go from the bottom to the top, trim like that. Reason being, you can see how you're cutting it. And then when you have kind of been perfecting it for over years, you don't even need to see yourself doing it. But it's always good to stay in habit. And you guys are wondering what my day job is. It was being a security guard up until the corruption started. So that's what happened with that. Then I guess the next thing that happened was but I was machinist. My back hurts too much for me to be standing for long periods of time. I need a sitting down job. So I'm gonna be not an Uber driver, DoorDash. I'll do DoorDash. It's gonna be fun. That's why I use toothpicks. Alright. So that will be one piece that we sand, and we get ready for paint. yeah, and then, you know, leave comments, like, subscribe, you know, whatever. Do the whole hodgepodge things of that. But most importantly, comment. I cannot survive without your comments. I need your guys' input to basically run this thing. This is all depending on you, guys, to make this channel run. I can't really do anything without you guys. So, please comment about it. Yep, so those are all set. And then we go on to the next step, which is 1. So, yeah, it's got to be over here. No. Oh, here they are. Leave that pink. That'll be another piece to paint. Sorry. I know, I hope the #1 commented thing is stay on camera so we can see. Yeah. Yeah, so twisted. Gonna require a lot of sanding on these parts to get this taken care of. But good news is it's a connecting piece like this, so I can basically not put this on yet and paint that correctly. I don't know why, like, this pigment maybe this is the reason why this guy was like, oh my god, I can't do a straight build with this old OG Gundam. Good thing he brought it over to me. I leave no Gundam uncompleted, at least. I'll be going back to my other ones. I went back to several. You know, time frames get moved around. And I think so with these, we're going to paint those as well. So we're going to flip these off. And then we will glue these pieces in. And the reason why we're going to do that is because all the inner portions here are going to be painted yellow. Oh my god, again. All these inner portions are going to be painted yellow. Keep on forgetting, if I'm not on this pad, you guys do not see. And I got all this clutter here that you guys do not want to see. And that's what's probably blocking me from working right here. Oh, I need to adjust my camera angles. I swear, that's going to be 90% of this channel is just trying to figure out what the best view is for you guys so you guys can see what I'm doing all the time. Because I feel like it's going to be nothing but a bunch of going back and forth. Of not being able to see and being able to see. So bamboo sticks, masking tape, or scotch tape. No duct tape. But use this stuff. Do one of the hands real quick. Do I want to do one of the hands? No, I need to sand them still. I could do one of these. Show you how I do this. And then don't forget, after I get done painting this, the metallic red, I'm gonna have to flip it over and paint it this dark color. What color could I do? And you gotta be careful with sanding on these because they got impressions that are not all the way shown. So, fun stuff. Probably this will be my best bet. But yep, that's let me change my what the hell is going on here. Yeah, there we go. How about just no music? I think you guys will be all good with that. No music. Is that a imperfection in the plastic? Let's check the other side. Nope, 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 nope. It's a designation for each side. Although that's where I said that the mold was like twisted right there, so that might be just a maker's mark or a manufacturer mark or whatever, but it doesn't look pretty from this point. So then once you get that, boom, in my little baseboard it goes. Do the other one while we're at it. Now, when I do my paint for this one, it's going to be primer for it, which is fine surface primer, light spray, light spraying. You might have to do 2 or 3 coats. No, don't do. Wait, scratch that. Try to do it in 1 coat, but don't try to dwell on any part too long. I lost a lot of my. I feel like I lost a lot of texture when I was doing the Marine Gundam, and so just FYI, keep that note, keep that in the back of your head, just in case. So those are ready to be painted once they're in that board. These pieces right here still need to be sanded. So we're going to continue on doing assembly work just so that we can see where things are going. Now there's some parts in this that are going to be a little difficult because they require some screws. So we're gonna skip those steps for now. Oh, man, nope, these require screws as well. Nice. But we have to do it, Joe. You know, when you're right, you're right. You gotta do it. Just gotta. We could just sand it down and that'll solve that issue. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna need B and B. Okay. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. There we go. And then let's just clip these off. Now, when I was younger, I was a real idiot when it came to making mine. A lot of mine had a lot of nub issues or gouges. Oh my god, gouges. If my 9-year-old self had the Tamiya putty, I swear it would have been a different story all around. Now you guys might think, oh, you know, this is jumping around a little bit. Yeah, this is my first attempt at doing editing, so you're going to see some jumping around in this video. And I'm actually going to spend my time editing this video and actually trying to do a decent job for you guys, so that okay, so that you know that this is better content than my normal stuff. This is YouTube created content. Okay, so that will be the hand once it's together. There's a hole here. Trying to figure... Oh, gotcha. Something goes there. One of these pieces go there. I guess this is to hold the shield. Do I want to know? Yeah, I do. Okay, so this defeats my purpose. What I was thinking in my head, I was like, oh, maybe I should glue this together, you know, instead of this is going to be one of those, another project I'm going to have to kind of do where it's going to have to paint the inside. Oh my god, I'm going to have to do a ton of paint. But whatever. Okay, so I do not have that tiny of a screwdriver, but I got a nail file. If I lose one of these, it will ruin me. That's like another reason why people pass up on this kit. It's because of, like, oh no, I don't have a screwdriver. I can't do it. And this is just to get it started. I'm not going to tighten this down all the way. Just enough to get it on there. Is it on there? It's on there. I was pushing hard. So you got to push hard. Give it a nice little twist. Hopefully I can get this back off and don't screw it down all the way. What I've learned about these kind of screws versus what's going on in here, because you're forming the plastic to that screw, so you don't want to screw it down all the way. You just want to screw it down barely. And what you're going to do is that you're just going to hold it, and while you're sanding it, and then get that sand, get that paint, so that all forms up real nice. But this line will disappear once you start sanding it, and then we get that paint on. That will disappear. We are going to see it again, but what we'll be able to do is we'll paint the inside. That's what we'll do. But we're going to get the sanding bit down, and then we'll paint the inside. But this is just assembly, see where parts are going and what the plan will be for doing it. So we'll have to do some reassembly and taking apart and sanding, and you know, we'll probably take it apart, paint the inside black real quick, like with a flat black, and then go from there. Because we're also going to have to sand, and then we'll do that during the priming process, and then we'll just tape it up so that, and we'll figure out some way to tape it on the inside here, pull that out so that covers that hole, because I want to see that connector, that gray connector. So with the black, brown, and black, it'll probably look good. Alright, so now that we know what we're doing with these arms and how these arms are going to be coming together, we can actually move a little bit faster with the second one here. High speed if I have it. Nope, I don't know. Probably not. Probably won't be able to figure it out as how excited I am about making these videos. So, you know, putting screws upside down and bashing into kits. You know, that's what I'm going to do. So, alright, so got that started. This one's going to need a lot of work, but we got that started. That's nice. That's nice. It's nice. And then we also have this other portion, which is this pink? Yeah, it's pink. Because we're also going to put those decals down, and then we're also going to do a nice coat of titanium silver or high gloss over it, just to make it look pretty. Yeah, make it look pretty. Like it almost, look at those pieces. They're so big. What's up, Bandai? What'd you do? What did you do? No, it's cool. I like a challenge. Thank you, Bandai. Don't give me kits that look deformed for free. I mean, really do. I mean, if there's ever a kit that you have a question about, you come to me. You come to me, Bandai. So yeah, these are pretty heavy duty. What's going on with these? Yep, that's it. That's all it's saying. It's basically saying, glue me at the end because I will fall apart. This is like, does not want to be together whatsoever. It wants to be screwed in. It wants to be glued. It's barely, I can barely hold it in spot. Okay, god damn it, give me a screw. There we go. See, you see that? How much it's sticking out? It's not that far. Oh no! It doesn't reach. It doesn't reach. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I don't think you're gonna reach either, buddy. Who has a screwdriver this small? Oh no, don't scratch it. Okay, well, did I get it on there just a bit? I got it on there just a bit. Oh. I guess if I do it like this, I can get all that primer. I'm trying to figure out a way of seeing if I can actually attach this and bend it in such a way so that I can get that paint in there. I might be able just to hold it in like this, get that whole spray going on. Yep, let's get this. Oh, it's not down. Oh no. Let's get this down. This is good. This can be worked in such a way. So let's bust out the glue. to me extra than cement. And yeah, the screw, I have extra screws now. So yeah, fun stuff. Okay, we're going to have to do some reshaping here on this part. Because this is lining up here, but it's not lining up back here, so. Of course, this is a right arm piece now. So give this a good sanding, and we got sanding sticks and all that stuff for that, so that works. And then just gotta plug that back hole with one of the parts that it deems worthy. 21. Yep, right here. Let's cover that up. And we'll put some Tamiya's on it. Go a little extra on it. I don't believe that's on the RG model. So yeah, that's good for sanding. We did it. We did it, people. Make sure we don't put it on wrong. And we'll just do this exact same thing we did here. Put a lot of glue on it on the inside. And that's just so that I'm not dealing with glue on my sandpaper. It kind of gets gummy and builds it up, and you really can't it's almost like you're just ruining your sandpaper. So don't do that. I said don't do that. I know you're thinking about it, but yeah, sometimes you have to do it, like for this piece right here, but that's because we don't want those, we don't want these lines here at all. So I got a scam calling me. You know, since it says scam likely, and your company probably knows about it, why would you, call people? So, all right. Well, it's good to know that, some of these issues are going to be not resolved by screws. Like, next part is the feet. Let's do the feet, which are pink. The feet are pink. Nice. I was wondering if it was going to have it detail on the bottom of the foot. And it's going to make it painful doing the sanding for it, but hey, you know, welcome to the game, buddy. I accept the terms. Let's break this down. Next time, I would say the best thing, if they just did, like, if you got like a textured spot like this, try not to put the part, like, we could put it back here, put the nubs back here. It doesn't make it as difficult, you know. I know you guys are following a pattern, or, you know, as a manufacturing standpoint of how to produce this. So I'm just saying, as a consumer, this doesn't make it. Makes some variations that I don't like. Brings another level of difficulty to the game, and the sanding game is not my favorite. My favorite part is the painting, the customizing, the breaking it off, the building of it. The sanding of it is by far bad for my allergies. Less dust in the air. Alright, so those are all trimmed up, and then we need A pieces. Say A. Just one each. Now we're going to try to do this right. Ooh, that's nice. Making sure I'm not missing out on anything here. Okay. There we go. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now let's get this screw in here. See if this works. Oh, this might work. We might be able to use my patent pending fingernail clippers for Gundam. No, I'm joking. Or am I? No, we don't care. No one cares. No one cares, Joe. There we go. It's in the hole. Yeah. Ooh, that's nice. Got a little. Alright. That's done. Boop. That's one. Let's do another one. See how fast we can do this. Got places to go soon. And I'm going to have to let you guys go, and I don't feel like it. I don't feel like stopping. I want to do this in one run. Damn it. See, I don't even worry about myself or the tool I'm working on. I'm worried about the darn plastic. I don't want to break it. Hence why I'm using wood toothpick. Alright, another screw. Alright, gotta get the... There, it's in the hole. Yay! I mean, those little ball games. How many of you played those little ball games that you do in the... You're supposed to play in the car and then your dad hits a bump real hard. Oh, you gotta reset the game. Hey, comment below if you have. Hey, comment below if the YouTube editor is better than what I got. I don't know what I have, so something free, and hope it doesn't leave a watermark. Pieces to cover it with. Which ones does it get? It gets 23 and 24, which is right here. I don't know why they label it like that. Like it matters. It's like a little toothpick. I mean, a breath mint sitting here. Little Altoids. There we go. Oh man, that was a lot of glue. Oh well. Ugh. Alright, cool. Let's put this one in first. Uh-oh. See, it's 221. Alright. That's done. Yeah, I know everyone wants me to get to the fun part. Alright, you know what? I'm going to try to blend this video in together. If I don't, I'll make it into 2 parts because it's getting too long. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, you guys have a good one. Hopefully this is not a 2-parter and it's just a clip through... Well, no, I'll make it a 2-parter because this is... Alright.